different paperwork. You've got your safety, regulatory information, pretty much it. Then you've got one more section in here, regular USB to USB-C connector. So on the bottom of the device, you will actually find a USB-C port. And then this is the wall charger you plug in here. This supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. The device supports up to a 2 terabyte SD card. So that would be an SDXC card. Okay, now let's talk about the top 5 features on the HTC 10 smartphone, in my opinion. First and foremost is touch display responsiveness, and this might be an odd choice because who really talks about touch display responsiveness? But this is a problem I've always had with Android devices. The touch responsiveness was rarely as smooth as it was on iOS, although to be honest, Apple has kind of been suffering in this area since the introduction of iOS 7. But HTC did a lot of work on its touch display, and the result is a screen that's 50% more responsive than the previous model. It makes a huge difference when scrolling and tapping, so I definitely appreciate that one. If you're familiar with HTC's flagship phones, you know they are known for great build quality, and the HTC 10 is no different. It's actually the best designed HTC has ever released. The chamfered contour on the rear will reflect light almost like a piece of jewelry, and the front glass curves and merges into the solid metal unibody. The home button is a touch panel that doubles as a fingerprint reader, and I like it better than the similar one HTC used on the One A9. The HTC 10 is available in Carbon Gray, Glacier Silver, Topaz Gold, and the Japan exclusive Camellia Red. Up next, the big one for the HTC 10 is the cameras. HTC is calling it Ultra Pixel 2.0. It's a 12 megapixel camera with 1.55 micron sized pixels. The app launches in 0.6 seconds, and it uses a second generation laser autofocus system that is 3 times faster than last year's HTC One M9. It also captures 136% more light thanks in part to its f1.8 aperture, and includes optical image stabilization and a dual tone LED flash. But notice, when I started this section, I said cameras, plural. That's because the front camera is also great. It's a wide angle lens with screen flash, f1.8 aperture as well, and it's the only smartphone selfie camera on the market to offer optical image stabilization. Now let's talk about the speakers for a minute. You've got the Boom Sound speakers and you've got the Boom Sound Hi-Fi Edition audio ports. On the inside, the HTC 10 has high-resolution audio processing, a 24-bit DAC, and a high-performance headset amplifier, all of which work together to deliver amazing sound when listening to headphones. It doesn't stop there though, as the new Boom Sound Hi-Fi speakers feature a dual speaker setup. You get one speaker that acts as a tweeter for the highs and another that acts as a subwoofer for the lows, each with its own dedicated amp, and the result is great sound whether you're listening from the phone itself or whether you're plugged in with your headphones. And last on my list is no bloatware. Again, I know it's an odd pick for when you're talking about the best features on a smartphone, but how many times have you turned on your brand new Android device for the first time only to be greeted by a bunch of apps you didn't want and would never have installed if you just had the opportunity to choose for yourself? HTC has heard the cries and has eliminated the duplicate apps and bloatware that plague so many Android devices. The HTC 10 comes with fewer pre-installed apps, and its freestyle layout allows you to place anything anywhere, doing away with the mandatory grid design. Feature packed. This thing is feature packed, and to me more impressive than the recently released LG G5, and this might be debatable, but more impressive even to me than the Samsung Galaxy S7. So there you have it, guys. That was your look at the top 5 features of the HTC 10. If you're interested and you want to pick up the HTC 10, it's available to pre-order right now. You can buy the unlocked version, which is compatible with AT&T and T-Mobile, for $699 on the HTC website. Pre-orders will begin shipping sometime in early May, and Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, and Sprint will also sell the phone directly and will announce pricing and availability details on their own at a later date. Thanks for watching, guys. As always,